Boxing. It's a sport that some analysts believe is on its last breath, especially with the rise in popularity of mixed martial arts. Jay Morales is disproving that notion with his gym, Heavy Hitters Boxing, located in Bohemia, with their Saturday night fights.
We've been doing the fights for about 7 years. Yeah, we have a big stable of gyms that like to come from Long Island, Manhattan, the Bronx, Brooklyn. Heavy Hitters has a very good rapport with these gyms.
Such a good rapport that they were able to obtain 24-year-old Bantamweight Michael Stoute, who has had success on the national level in a short period of time with the gym.
I've been with Heavy Hitters for about 6 months now, 6-7 months. Yeah, I won the national PL with them and the New York Golden Gloves, so I like Heavy Hitters.
Stoute was actually a mixed martial arts fighter before he switched sports to boxing. He felt it was an easy decision as well.
I wanted to be a UFC fighter, but at the time, like the lightest weight class was like welterweight. So for me to compete, I had to put on like 50 pounds. I was 120. When I found boxing, I could fight in my weight class and have 30, 40 guys to compete against.
The safety of the sport has become a big topic, with studies showing that blows to the head that athletes take in physical sports can lead to brain damage later in life. Morales has his own opinion.
Amateur boxing, for one, is one of the safest sports out. To the point where I want my daughter. I have no problem with her boxing. I feel that it's that safe. The referees stop the fights when they feel that somebody's being hurt.
Stoute also believes in the sport enough to let his children partake, but does believe in the dangers.
I think I found boxing at the right time. A lot of people say I found it late. I was 21 years old. I would start maybe the training and showing them the technique, but I'd wait a little longer before I had them compete. I don't want them to start competing at 8 and have 100, 200 amateur fights, and by the time they get older, they get burnt out. They no longer have a love for the sport.
With the hazards that come with boxing, Stoute is confident he can dodge any potential dangers.
For me, personally, I think it was great because I love the sport. I don't mind putting in the training and the work, and it's still something new and fresh for me, to go into these tournaments and compete. And, my body's not worn down or broken up. I don't think I'll be in the sport long enough for all that accumulation to happen. I'm 24, God willing, I hope to compete for maybe 10 more years. If I continue with my training, utilize my defense, I should be able to leave the sport in fairly good condition.
And when it comes to the success of the fighters at the gym, both Morales and Stoute credit the staff.
Thank God for our trainers because they're the ones that do most of the training of our boxers. We have a coach named Leon Green. Leon's excellent. He trains all of our older boxers. Ralph Delgado, he's one of our coaches also.
Leon Green, he was a professional fighter and he was a top-level amateur. So I can trust his advice and I want him in my corner because I know he's experienced what I'm experiencing in the ring. So I can trust him and he knows how to prepare.
For Stoute, he believes he wouldn't have found the sport without Green.
He's done everything. I mean, because I met him, I started boxing. I met him at the MMA gym, and he saw the potential I had, and he said, listen, don't worry about the mixed martial arts, try boxing. And then ever since I left with him, my boxing career took off.
I'm Devin Christie, Hofstra News Now.